What time is it?
It's Island time! Yeah, everybody, what time is it? There's no time like Island time. Nobody is ahead, nobody's behind. Everything's fine on Island time. And you'll be living on Island time. Caribbean breezes blow through my mind. When sand meets sea, that's where you'll find me. Oh, just living on Island time. I'm living on Island time. I may be late, but you know I'm trying to make the best of an uphill climb. There's just so much I can do to make it through. I'm living on Island time. Being laid back is my only crime. Trying to find a little peace of mind. Living on Island time.
All right, let's get those shakers going. We're only about 3 or 4 weeks away from Meeting of the Minds in Key West, Florida. That's right. The biggest, baddest party, trop rock party of them all. Of them all, for crying out loud. We're looking forward to it. It starts up, this is our first show of 4 preview shows, so I guess it's 3-4 weeks away. Is it about a month away? I think it's about a month away from right now as I speak. But anyway, we're going to be playing some music from some of the Meeting of the Minds artists, talking to a lot of the performers as we go along here in the next few shows. And tonight we've got a couple of special interviews. Tiffany Hulse is going to be checking in here. She's got a brand new CD called Renegade Angel. And also later on, Brian Fields is going to talk about an event that happens during Meeting of the Minds over there at the Tiki House. And let's just get to things. Let's get to the music, for crying out loud. This is Mac McAnally. Nothing like a sunny day. Right here on the Island Time Radio Show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
All alone and feeling sorry for yourself. Seek the truth, but you keep finding something else. It's disturbing. Any problems that you might be going through, they look smaller from a higher point of view. I think it's time to remind you there's nothing like a sunny day. Get you smiling. Nothing like a sunny day. Ease your mind and chase those clouds away. All I want to say, there's nothing like a sunny day. All religion, every nationality, so much in common, but we tend to disagree. It's so disturbing. Young or old, or rich or poor, or black or white, they all feel better when the sun is shining bright. It might remind us who designed us. There's nothing like a sunny day. Get you smiling. Nothing like a sunny day. Ease your mind and chase those clouds away. All I want to say, there's nothing like a sunny day. Glass half empty, still more than fills the cup. And if you're in the dark, you might just need to open up the curtain. like a sunny day to get you smiling. There's nothing like a sunny day to ease your mind and chase those clouds away. All I want to say, there's nothing like a sunny, nothing like a sunny, nothing like a sunny day. 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 The beaches are empty and the drive-in's down to the last show. Gotta pull out my wetsuit now, 'cause the water's getting cold. The crazy tourists have all gone home, and I'm walking down the beach alone. The beaches are empty, yeah, it's good to be back home. All the shop owners are back to their two-sided smiles. They ain't making the money now, but they got a better pace to life. The roller coaster ain't been ridden all day. There's only one guy out there riding the waves, and it's me. The beaches are empty, yeah, it's good to be back home. And I was down there all summer long. Didn't have the time to do the things that I want to. Seems like everybody wants a little piece of me. But maybe next year it won't be that way. But if it is, I know who I'll blame. The beaches are empty. It's good to be back home. Come on, girl, let's take a stroll. Down there all summer long. Didn't have the time to do the things that I wanted. Seems like more and more everybody gets a piece of me. But
Maybe next year it won't be the same. But if it is, it's me who I'll blame. The beaches are empty, yeah. It's good to be back home. The beaches are empty, yeah. It's good to be back home.
Norton, what do you think of Island Time?
Hey, Ralphie, it's top notch.
The coconut kid and the island pixie, one named Sid, the other Trixie, set their sails for sea in haste, not knowing the peril they'd face. The waves grew taller, the sky turned gray, the boat began to dip and sway. The wind blew hard as Hurricane Dixie made its way towards Sid and Trixie and forced their little boat to stray farther and farther away. A leak sprang up, all hope was lost. They wanted fun, but at what cost? The coconut kid and the island pixie lost their boat to a storm named Dixie. Swam for their lives in the middle of the sea, sitting on the beach just waiting for me. Two castaways were lost but survived. The storm moved on, but their misfortune thrived. The boat was torn to smithereens, no way home by any means. They looked around, Sid's panic fled. Let's land, I see, Coconut said. They reached the sand, relieved they made it. It wasn't bad, they had to admit. The palm trees swayed against the breeze, the water lapped the shore with ease. Come on, Trixie, Sid shrieked with glee. Let's go explore this novelty. Coconut kid and the island pixie lost their boat to a storm named Dixie. Swam for their lives in the middle of the sea, sitting on the beach just waiting for me. 3 days passed on the tranquil isle, getting used to the new lifestyle. The pair of pioneers explored, the boredom had finally been cured. An engine roared, a boat appeared, near the seashore, closer it steered. Captain Steve yelled to them on shore. The shipwreck had been hard to ignore. He invited them to board his ship, where they could join him on his homebound trip. The duo sighed reluctantly. They boarded and put out to sea. The coconut kid and the island pixie lost their boat to a storm named Dixie. Swam for their lives in the middle of the sea, sitting on the beach just waiting for me. The coconut kid and the island pixie, one named Sid, the other Trixie, dove off the boat into the surf, heading toward their sandy turf. Leaving the boat back in their wake, the captain thought they made a grave mistake. Sid and Trixie for 3 fine long years have lived on that island with little fears. You stumble across their paradise, like I have done now once or twice. You see that pair, happy as they seem, not a care in the world, simply living their dream. Coconut kid and the island pixie lost their boat to a storm named Dixie. Swam for their lives in the middle of the sea, sitting on the beach just waiting for me. Sitting on the beach just waiting for me. on the beach just to wait for me. Stranded on their island, and they're doing just fine.
There she is, Tiffany Hulse, from her brand new release. It just came out like a week or so ago. It's called Renegade Angel, and it's got 13 really cool tracks. That one was The Coconut Kid and The Island Pixie. And Tiffany tells me there's a good story behind that song, so we're going to find out what that's all about. We also had Gary Seiler in there from California Way, veteran trop rocker, and it's a classic from many years ago. Another one of those season-ending songs. That's right. Beaches Are Empty, Gary Seiler. And we had Mac McAnally of the Coral Reefer Band with Nothing Like a Sunny Day from just a few years ago. All tonight, starting things off on the Island Time radio show. DK, Dennis King on duty. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. And check out our website, itrshow.com, itrshow.com. We encore. If you can't stay up late on Monday nights, we have encores on Beachfront Radio, Radio A1A, Shore Life Radio, and Surf 97. That's right. And you can find the entire list on itrshow.com, the times and all that good stuff. And if you don't even have time for any of that, well, there's a podcast, too. So there's all kinds of ways to catch an Island Time. The podcast is available on many platforms, including YouTube and Spotify and SoundCloud and all kinds of fun things. So check out the podcast if you can't be here at the particular time. DK, Dennis King on duty. It is the Island Time radio show on the Sting, WBWC, and we're going to go down to sunny FLA, where a lot of us are going to be in just a couple of weeks at Key West, but she's over there, I think, in the Gulf Coast side. Tiffany Hulse. Tiffany, are you there?
Aloha, DK.
Aloha. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Excellent. You are on the Gulf Coast side, right, of Florida?
Yeah. Cape Coral.
Cape Coral.
It's near
okay.
Sanibel.
Sanibel Island. Oh, my God. And
North of Sanibel.
Santa Maria, is that another one? It's just such a hot spot. Do I get that name right?
I don't know that one. That might be on the East Coast.
I think it is on the Gulf side, but it's near Tampa.
I'm near Fort Myers, Sanibel, 2.5 hours south of Tampa.
Okay, you're a little more
right
south
on
of
the Gulf.
what I'm thinking. Okay. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young did a song about Sanibel. We play on the show once in a while.
Did they really?
Yeah, really cool tune.
Why didn't I know that?
It came out in their later years. It was in the 2000s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up.
Well, welcome back to the show. It's been a while since we've talked.
Yeah, I just looked it up, and it's a little over a year.
A little over a year, okay. And you are a very creative artist and very prolific. You write a lot of songs.
Thank you.
And you come up with the albums every year. And I was looking at your bio here. You've had one like every year for several years now. And this one is called Renegade Angel.
Yes.
And Tiffany is also known as Tiffer the Riffer. Folk. What does the folk part mean?
Well, okay. There's a backstory.
Okay.
So when I was in high school, my music teacher just started calling me Tiffer Folk because the first time I went into band class, I brought my banjo.
Okay.
So she tagged folk onto it because I played folk music.
Okay.
Tiffer, short for Tiffany.
And that led to doing a lot of
And the riffer part, my other friend gave me that tagline because it rhymes with Tiffer.
Tiffer the Riffer. All right.
Yep.
You saw Jimmy Buffett as age 9, and after that decided you wanted to learn guitar, and that's kind of what led to the music, right?
Right. And I have a story behind the song you played of mine.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Kid.
The Coconut Kid and the Island Pixie. What's the story?
Right. So I started playing guitar when I was 9, like you just said. And in 2005, I was 10. And I decided that I wanted to try to write a song, just out of the blue. So I attempted it. It didn't go well because, as any other songwriter would tell you, the first one is never polished. It
Right.
never goes well.
Right.
and you have to work at your art to get it to where you want it. And I had been playing guitar for like a year, so you can imagine how that went.
Even people like Paul McCartney, they talk about the first song they wrote.
Anyone.
It's terrible.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So.
And that's how this one was. I didn't have any structure. I didn't know how to write a song. What did I know at that point?
Of course.
So I just I got frustrated and put that one away. And 15 years later, last year, I finally dusted it off.
Oh, wow.
And finished it up, polished it, gave it new chords, recorded it, and that's Coconut Kid and the Island Pixie.
Is that right? Wow. I would have never.
I couldn't believe when I did the math and it said 15.
Was it
15 years it took to write that song.
Was it called that originally, the same title?
It was. And
Okay.
I tried to keep most of the gist of it. I tried to keep the chorus the same
Okay.
and just added on a bunch of verses to it. And I actually wrote it as a book first so that I could make it into an illustrated book later.
That's
So,
something.
The song is a cut version of it because if I would have put all the verses down, it would be like a 10-minute song. So now I'm working on the book.
Beautiful. Now,
And hopefully that'll be out soon.
you've written a couple already, right?
Yeah, I have 2 out.
Yeah.
And actually, I can't take total credit for the Ghost of Thanksgiving book because my friend wrote the words to it.
The Ghost of Thanksgiving. I love it.
Yeah,
And
which is perfect.
it says
And everybody should look it up because Thanksgiving is coming.
there you go. Perfect. The website has all kinds of information and books, CDs. You're doing a lot. You do a lot of creative videos. I've watched some of the fun videos,
Yeah.
and I'm just
I
amazed.
did a lot of them a while back, so all of those are on my Facebook page and YouTube.
Just amazing.
And all the recent ones are on there too, but the older ones are funnier because I didn't care. They're absurd.
Tiff, and some of them are like cover songs, hit songs or whatever.
Yeah.
It says here that at any given time you have usually 500 things going on at once. So you very creative, and you
That's
work
still
full time.
true.
On top of all that, you work full time. So
Yeah.
amazing stuff. What is your website?
TiffanyHulse.com.
Tiffany, and that's with an E on the end. HULSE.
Yes.
Beautiful.
It's Pulse with an H instead of a P.
Now
That's what I always tell people.
when I first discovered your music, it seemed to be like mostly surf and island type music, but you also have a foot in the sci-fi world, the Comic-Con world.
I'm a huge fan of sci-fi. And actually, one of the projects I'm working on is a sci-fi novel, but
Really?
that's been in the works for forever, and I don't
Okay.
see that getting done this year.
Okay. But you appear at Comic-Cons and perform your music and so forth, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did one last year, and I'm probably done for this year as performing at them. But I will be at Super Mega Fest in November up in Massachusetts, just helping out.
Okay.
And I'll probably be performing at the one in March, the Northeast Comic-Con, also in Massachusetts.
Excellent. We're going to play a song from a couple of albums ago. You Had Me at Aloha. And I work at a TV station. It's a CBS station. And we were running the promos for the new Magnum show. And they're on there saying, "You had me at Aloha." And I said, "That's Tiffany's song."
Someone actually told me that. Someone texted me and was like, "Hey, they used your tagline." I'm like,
I tell you
to
what.
be fair, I think I took it from somewhere too. But
Well, we like to think that they took it from you. So anyway, let's check that out. This is the title track from a couple albums ago. And how many albums you said? 14? Is that right?
14 now.
14 albums.
Yep.
Amazing. You Had Me at Aloha. Tiffany Hulse on the Island Time Radio Show tonight.
the trucks and the cars passing by makes me realize this cannot be the place that's meant for me. It simply doesn't take the price, scenically or otherwise. I need to get away from it all, and I'm not sure where I'd rather spend my time. The more you talk, babe, the more I lose my mind. Forget I've spent her on my heart. Baby, had me at aloha, aloha. Dawn shines light on a photograph I look at every day. Our hair dancing in the wild fresh air. My heart smiles due to the way you always laugh when I say you're the pineapple of my eye. And I'm not sure where I'd rather spend my time. The more you talk, babe, the more I lose my mind. Forget Georgia or Arkansas. Baby, had me at aloha, aloha. Last horizons meet a lonely sea. Bartender, bring another pina colada to me. Days are getting shorter, yeah, but that's okay. I like the night sky better anyway. Glowing bonfire burns bright as we sing. Let the show begin. Surrender if you would to the good vibrations. Ukulele and sun-kissed skin. What a wonderful world we're in. Drink another toast to the setting sun. And I'm not sure where I'll spend my time. The more you talk, babe, the more I lose my mind. Forget Tulsa or Wichita. Baby, had me at aloha, aloha. Had me at aloha, aloha.
You Had Me at Aloha. Love that title. Tiffany Hulse is our special guest tonight, first special guest tonight. Tiffany, great song.
Thank you.
Excellent deal. You get a little help on these CDs from a Emmy Award-winning producer and artist, Bill Diamond of Bill Diamond Productions, right?
Well, he's the one that did the artwork for my newest album.
Okay. Who produces? Do you produce?
Now, my friend down here in Cape Coral, well, he's in Fort Myers, has a home studio.
Okay.
His name's Charlie Kukler, and the studio is Backyard Studios.
Backyard Studios, okay.
And we record all the albums there.
I'm amazed when because you're on social media a lot, I'm amazed with your schedule that you're able to do so many things. It's incredible. You're a workaholic, I guess.
Well, I'm freaking out now because I need to start writing songs for the new album, and I'm a little behind.
This interview is taking up some Tiffany time, is what I'm thinking.
No, it's completely fine. I wouldn't be doing it anyway. I wouldn't be working on my songs tonight.
Well,
I'm a procrastinator.
on the new album, Renegade Angel, did you have a certain vibe or theme or something like that you were thinking this time when you wrote these songs?
Well, I'm a huge fan of some of the sci-fi shows, like Supernatural and Lucifer. So the Renegade Angel theme, that song kind of came from those shows.
Okay.
I guess just watching too much TV. And so that was that song, and I just kind of, I don't really go for a theme while I'm writing. Whatever comes out, comes out.
Yeah.
And we just kind of produced it to kind of all match each other in the flow from song to song on the album.
Supergirl's another one of your favorites. I remember you mentioning that.
Oh, yeah.
And you kind of look like Supergirl on the previous release.
That's what my friends tell me.
Yeah. Unexpected Hero is the name of that one. And Tiffany always says on her website you are a hippie in 2019. No question about it.
I am.
And you drive a old VW bus,
73 Volkswagen bus.
That's amazing. Wow. Is it original 73?
Yeah, it is. It's sitting in my driveway right now.
Wow. And it still runs good?
Got the original, well, we had to replace the motor when I originally got it.
Okay.
It runs great. The seats are original. The lining inside on the ceiling is original. I put down tie-dyed shag rug throughout the whole thing. And it's beautiful.
And what kind of music do you got in there?
What?
Like
on the sides of it?
You got like satellite radio? Do you got streaming? I mean, what kind of?
Oh no, it's a CD player.
Okay, CD player.
Yeah, and we had to take out the 8-track player when we originally got it.
Is that right? Really?
And actually, for those listening that don't know, the whole thing is painted tie-dyed, and on each panel of the van, on each door, it's got a different decal. One is Yellow Submarine, one's Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Tom Petty, Jerry Garcia, and Jim Morrison.
Very cool. Very cool. I've seen some pictures on your website of that. That's pretty cool. And what else was I going to say? You're not too far away from Key West. Have you ever had the thought to take the bus down to Meeting of the Minds? Because we're getting all excited.
I really should. You know, I say it runs great, but my luck, I would try to do a road trip with it.
Yeah.
And it would putt.
Right.
And stall. We did do a show one time. The bus was running fabulous. We did a show down in Naples. And we went to leave, and we were like 3 blocks away from my house, and it stopped in the middle of the road.
Wow.
And we had to get someone to bring a car and put all our equipment in it and go to the show because we were going to be late.
Wow.
So the bus didn't make it to that show.
Well, very cool. Tiffany, thank you so much for joining us tonight for a little while. Her music can be purchased at iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, all the usual, Spotify, the usual platforms. And we're going to play one more.
And I'm on Pandora now.
Pandora, okay.
I finally made it on Pandora.
There we go. I'm going to do Beach Babe from Unexpected Hero. But thank you so much, Tiffany, for hanging out with us, I should say.
Thank you so much for having me. I hope everybody has a great time at Meeting of the Minds.
Yeah, we'd love to see you down there one of these years. I don't get there every year, but I am going this year, so I'm a little more pumped than usual.
I'll have to try to make it one time. I've never been to one.
And Tiffany tells me that I should be going to Comic-Con shows. So there you
should.
go.
At least one.
At least one, just to find out what it's all about. All right. Well, good luck with everything, Tiff. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Fins up. This is...
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. This is Beach Bay.
Tide on the island, salty air in high demand. Feel the ocean set you free. with each wave crashing in the sea. I've got a love deep in my soul that I just can't control. I win one heart and lose it twice before you even realize I'm a beach babe, and I won't stay. If it isn't a warm sea spray every Sunday day, I'm a shore lover. I don't run for cover. At the height of summer, when the surf is the color of a vibrant blue jay. Queen of my sandcastle, building in was worth the hassle. $10 won't buy your fame, but I'm rich in my heart just the same. Salt water runs through my veins, trouble only restrains. I'd rather shake sand from my hair than to hang my head down in despair. I'm a beach babe, and I won't stay. If there isn't a warm sea spray every Sunday day, I'm a shore lover, babe. I don't run for cover. At the height of summer, when the surf is the color of a vibrant blue jay, I'm a beach babe, and I won't stay. If there isn't a warm sea spray every Sunday day, I'm a shore lover, babe. I don't run for cover. At the height of summer, when the surf is the color of a vibrant blue jay.
All right, there she is, Tiffany Hulse. That was from the previous album about a year ago called Unexpected Hero, Beach Babe. Thanks so much to Tiffany. She's based sometimes of the year in Florida way and sometimes up in New Jersey way. And very prolific, just always putting out new music. And like we said, the current album is called Renegade Angel. DK, Dennis King on duty. We're going to take a very quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit of Meeting of the Minds with Brian Fields of B-Man and Michelle. Brian is kind of a co-host along with Danny Lynn of Tiki Man Radio, and they do this marathon of trop rock music at the Tiki House in Key West, and we're going to talk to Brian about that. Talk to Brian Fields here in just a minute of B-Man and Michelle. They are based in Key West, Florida, and they moved from Albuquerque, New Mexico a couple years ago. And when they were just about to move, they wrote a song called Key West Bound. At that time, they were B-Man and the Mississippi Havens. We're going to talk to Brian, like I mentioned, about this singer-songwriter trop rock session at the Tiki House during Meeting of the Minds, which is coming up. Let's check it out, though, right now. This is Key West Bound.
Key West bound. Square, watch that sun go down. One day soon I'm gonna call it my hometown. One day soon I'm gonna call this my hometown. Oh, Key West bound. Oh, baby, we're Key West bound. Back up the bags, we're headed down to calm town. Back up the bags, we're headed down to calm town.
Just a few short weeks, a bunch of us are going to be Key West bound. Very excited about that. Meeting of the Minds 2019. And during Meeting of the Minds, B-Man, Brian Fields, is going to, along with Tiki Man Radio's Danny Lynn, they're going to do this marathon of Trop Rock. They did this, I believe, last year as well, and maybe the year before. We have Brian on the telephone. Let's find out more about it. Brian Fields, welcome back to the show.
Hey! How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. How's it going down there in Key West?
You know, I got Michelle on here, too. You never get... Yes.
Hey, Michelle. Michelle.
My bell.
There we go. Welcome back to the show, guys.
This is our third year doing this.
Third year? Okay.
Yeah. It's our third year. We're already planning for our fourth year already. Believe it or not, we've already started the planning.
Yeah,
so
you kind of something like that. I would imagine a good year in advance. How long is this? It's like 3 or 4 days during Meeting of the Minds, right?
You know, it starts on Wednesday. This year, for us, it starts at 3 o'clock on Wednesday, which is, I believe, October 30th.
Yes.
And it runs through Saturday, November 2nd. And, of course, you know, Wednesday is kind of like a, 3 o'clock, it goes till 8 o'clock. And kind of it's a welcome to the Island Luau that is sponsored by the Tiki House, where we host everything.
Okay.
And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we start at 11 o'clock every morning, and we rotate musicians out every 45 minutes until the end of the evening, which is right around, 5:30, 6 o'clock. And then starting at 7 o'clock, we've got music for 2 hours with, some really good artists. Like this year, we've got like Jim Asbell. We've got Scott Nickerson coming in with Jim Asbell.
Wow.
That's Friday night. And Thursday night we have Mike Nash doing it, and we're doing since it's Halloween, it's come out and Monster Mash with Mike Nash. So it's we got a Halloween party there, and then on Saturday we have Tough Duck Music. Chuck Freeman.
Yes.
And this guy, man, he's awesome, and he's got all these awesome musicians, and we're letting him take over the Tiki House and just bring all his musician folks in, and we're just going to have a great time.
Wow. That sounds like a blast. And a lot of this, or all of it, is on Tiki Man Radio as a broadcast, right?
It is. Danny Lynn and I have partnered together for the last 3 years. It runs and the cool thing is for us, we also have local radio, 104.9 The X.
Okay.
The sound man from hell.
Yes, Gueco.
Gary. Gueco is coming in, and he's doing Wednesday night with us. But, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I mean, it's nonstop live action happening on Tiki Man Radio. Just when a musician's up there playing, and the second they're done, they get off stage, they go over to Tiki Man Radio, we get the next person up. And, I mean, it's like clockwork, the way we work this. And everybody has just been so happy with how we've done this for the last 2 years. And year number 3 for us is going great. Michelle, what do you want to say?
I say we're both retired military logisticians, so we keep it running on schedule.
I was reading about you guys, the Air Force, right? You guys were in the Air Force.
We're both Air Force, yeah. So, I mean, logisticians. So it's funny because everybody has said to us, it's like, you guys are pretty much on task. And I'm like, well, that's been our job all our life in the Air Force. And, so for us, we have a great time. I mean, this is a fun event. It's free.
It's all free. Okay.
Free food. I have parrot head groups that have sent me money that are saying we want to sponsor food. I've got other folks down here that have just given us all kinds of free stuff. And the neat thing is we have the largest green room in Key West, which is Green Street, where it's located. And you can meet and greet and talk with everybody and just have a great time. It's right next to Captain Tony's, and we have such a great time.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that. Anybody's trying to figure out where that's at. It's just like a couple doors down from Captain Tony's.
Between Captain Tony's and Sloppy Joe's.
Yeah, it's right next door to
Joe's,
Captain Tony's.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Sloppy Joe's is just right around the corner from us.
Half block away. Sloppy Tuna's half block away.
Yeah, so I mean, we're in the best location in Key West to have this event. My sponsors this year have just stepped out there and have done such a great thing for us to make this happen. And again, I mean, we keep saying it's free, and it is free. You know, you're not having, you know, there's no cover charge to get in. You know, reservations. You just come in and have a great time with you know, everybody that's playing there, and I think you're there this year, right?
My first meeting of the minds since 2015. Yeah, very excited.
Well, and I'm assuming you're going to be there with us and hanging out with us for a little bit.
Absolutely, I'm definitely planning on it.
Well, we're looking forward to that.
How late does it go again?
Well, for the Wednesday night, it goes from 3:00 in the afternoon until about 9 o'clock, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it starts at 11 a.m. every morning, and it runs all the way through until about 10 o'clock at night.
10 o'clock, okay. Very close.
Have you seen our lineup?
Yes, it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing. Yes.
I mean, our lineup. You know, when you and what's unique about us is we include Key West local people.
Okay.
Because there are so many musicians that come down to Key West that a lot of the locals lose, you know, their regular gigs, you know, because of this. And that was one of the things that I wanted to make sure that our event included locals. So it's like, you know, we got the Shanty Hounds. Everybody knows the Shanty Hounds, you know, Chris and Danny.
Of course.
Adrian Z is playing.
Right.
Who's our special?
And I'm here to tell you, Adrian Z and Michelle and I have some new stuff coming out very soon, which you guys are going to love. I just, because we've been doing some collaboration and some music.
Wow.
But we've got Craig Jolly, we've got Roger Giacola, Pete Jarvis, who is doing his Pete and Wayne show, which he hasn't done since Wayne passed away this past year. So this is the first time ever that Pete has done the Pete and Wayne show since Wayne has passed away.
Wow.
So, I mean, we've got some real, and then we've got some, you know, I got Donnie Brewer. The funny thing, when I put the ad out, here's who we got. Donnie Brewer got a hold of me. He's like, why am I not in there? And I'm like, because you were too busy.
Okay.
But the funny thing is, somebody dropped out, and we've got him in.
Okay.
And the neat thing about our event is that, you know, we have 50 people this year, 50 artists that are coming in this year.
Amazing. And
I have at least 30 people on a waiting list that want to get in to play at the Songwriter Showcase.
Really?
And it's unbelievable. Just as soon as somebody says, I can't make it, I'm sorry, next thing you know, I've got so-and-so that's in there. And I'll tell you, we're doing a Hugo celebration this year.
Hugo Duarte. Yeah.
They used to do it the Hog's Breath, and Hugo was a very, very close friend of Michelle and I. And so last year, Anne Marie came up to me and she's like, you know, the Hog's Breath said no more Hugo. We're not doing it anymore. And she says, can we integrate it into your event? And I said, you bet.
Wow.
So we've got a really fun celebration we're going to do with Hugo and celebration of his music. We've got Anne Marie. We, you know, Michelle and I we got some stories. Tiki Man Radio, of course. Charlie Imes is going to be in there. Jack Mosley and Mike Nash. And this is going to be a really, really fun year.
That is awesome.
And I got to say this: it's, you know, our artwork this year has taken a whole new change. I don't know if you're familiar with Diane Greenwoman. You know, she does all the art stuff
Oh, yeah.
for people's.
About half the albums I play, she's got the cover art.
She has signed on to be our official artist for these events.
Perfect.
Until one of us, fall off the boat or, pass away or whatever, But she has said, I want to be your official artist. So she's going to be doing all the artwork for us on every year event. So this is just taking off, DK. I mean, it's just, we didn't expect this, but this is so cool.
It is very cool.
This is really so cool.
We were at a couple of those legendary Hugo things back in the day, so I probably didn't even know you then, but we were at a couple of those, so I know what you're talking about. So that's great that you're going to carry that tradition on as well. That's awesome.
Well, for us, Hugo has been very, very close to us for so many years. He's the reason why we became Parrot Head.
Okay.
Yeah, and the neat thing is, he came when Michelle retired from the Air Force. He came out and played for Michelle's retirement ceremony. He was the official guy there playing that.
Wow.
And I can't tell you the number of times living in Albuquerque where on a Friday night the phone would ring and it's Hugo calling us up just to say hi, and he's thinking about us.
That's awesome. He was a super guy. He was amazing.
He was.
Yeah.
He was very super. So I'm extremely happy to carry on the torch to for his memory and his music.
That's beautiful. You can find out all the information. You can look at the entire lineup on Facebook. Just look up Tiki House Trop Rock Session or something like that, right?
Well, if you go out to Tiki Man Radio, you'll find that information on what we're doing. You can or you can go to my webpage. Brian Fields or B-Man and Michelle. I've been posting it to every Parrot Head group that you can think of, and trust me, I can't tell you how many Parrot Head groups I have found that I wasn't a member of, and I'm like, I didn't know I was a member. So next thing you know, I'm liking them or being a member. So yeah. So
yeah, we've been promoting it on our pages as well. So check out the Tiki House over Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Right? Is that what you said? Yeah.
We are, and then something new we're doing this year too is, on Sunday, Tiki Man Radio, because Danny Lynn's staying at our house here, which we call the Beachy Shell Hideaway. He's staying with us, but on Sunday we're doing his radio show from 10 to 1 at our patio, and then at 3:00 we're going over to the Key West Smuggler Company tasting room, who sponsors our band. B-Man and Michelle, and we are doing a special, anybody left in Key West, let's do a musician jam session. We're going to have food. We're going to have bourbon cake that Michelle and I are acquiring, and we're going, and they're going to do their...
The Smuggler Company is a bourbon company, so that's what they...
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
And we're going to do a special, bourbon, pirate punch and stuff like that. So, yeah, so it's, any musicians left in town or anybody who wants to come over and listen to something different, we're going to do a jam session on Sunday afternoon. So,
and that is where again,
it's
Sunday?
Be a fun time.
Whiskey something?
It's at the Key West Smuggler Company tasting room on 627 Eaton Street.
Okay. I'm still around on Sunday. I don't leave until Monday, so maybe I'll swing over there Sunday. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, I think you're probably expected. And you know what? And DK, I need to give you an invite to our place on Sunday morning for Tiki Man Radio thing because Michelle and I are hosting a Bloody Mary morning / mimosa. And we're going to have food, and I'm making some of my special
Actually, it's a Dennis Wong's green chili hash brown casserole.
Yeah, I'm making some hash brown casserole. We're going to have some pozole, all the stuff from New Mexico where we used to live. So we're going to have tons of food. So you're invited.
Sunday morning. All right. I got a lot on my plate for me.
I'll send you the invite.
That's awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. All right, 2 questions for you. Are you guys recording an album as B-Man and Michelle? Are you recording something?
We are recording some new stuff, and believe it or not, we are recording some new stuff with Adrienne Z.
Right, you mentioned that. Yeah, great artist. Yeah, we've had her on the show.
She had approached me about a month ago, and wanted to do something different in the Trop Rock thing, and so the three of us have I have 2 new songs which I won't release during Meeting of the Minds because I don't want it to be kind of like, you know, lost in the shuffle of everybody else's stuff. So I'm usually I release stuff in the new year.
Okay. Well,
but we have a surprise for somebody that I can't say right now because there's something happening this Sunday. But you'll know when I release it. You'll see all the information on it that we've done something special. But yes, we are releasing some new stuff. I mean, Drinking Down in Mexico has been just fabulous for us. I mean, we're still sitting in we're number 13 in the Trop Rock Top 40. You know, with Radio A1A, and we're happy with that. But we have a lot of new stuff coming out. I just
okay.
Sometime
Is
by the end of next year.
Is the surprise over the weekend new music or no? Or you can't say?
Yes. The one on Sunday is new music, but
okay.
I can't say because it's for a wedding.
Okay. All right.
Probably before MOTM.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
release that one before MOTM. And then the other one that we have called, High on Island Time, which is a song I wrote, back a couple years ago. That I'm the type of songwriter where I like to play it to gauge what the audience thinks. And I'm not the only one. Mike Nash, he and I talked about this, and he kind of does that. I mean, he kind of writes stuff, plays stuff to see is it something worthy of the audience? Do I need to change it? Do I need to,
If you watch our Tuesday show, you've seen us perform it live, but we've got that recorded as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, but that's a good one coming out with Adrienne. I mean, Adrienne had said to me, she's like, I love that song. She goes, can I be a part of it? And next thing you know, we sat here at the house, and we went to her house, and we just started recording stuff. And then my producers up in Atlanta, when they got a hold of it, they were like, this is a really cool song, and they've done a lot of good work on it. So we're having fun. There's a lot more new music coming out. But you know what? People ask me, living in Key West, what do you do? I'm sure you have a lot of time on the beach, and I'm like, we are so busy down here.
Oh, yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Drinking Down in Mexico is the new song. We're going to play it here in just a minute. And give the address of your website one more time here.
We are, God.
Look at it.
It's so confusing. So
Just look, be
I
man and
probably
Michelle.
get a new one, but hang on. You know what? If you give me a second,
B-Man and the Misfits.
if they just go out and just go B-Man and Michelle on Facebook, but it's like BMMBHZ.com.
Okay. All right.
I wish it was easier.
Or you can go to Brian Fields'
go to Brian
and
Fields.
find the other one from there.
Just look them up, B-Man and Michelle. Also, real quick, have you ever heard the song Point Me in the Direction of Albuquerque?
No.
Oh.
Who sang that?
It's on the very first Partridge Family album, and it's near and dear to my heart, so every time I hear about Albuquerque...
Oh, my God. I got to listen to that one.
It's a great song.
That's funny.
It's a great song. I was just curious if you guys actually live there. Did you know about this? Yeah, we're singing that one my whole life. All right, guys. Thanks so much. We're looking forward to seeing you in Key West.
Thank you, DK, and we look forward to seeing you, my friend.
I can't wait to get there.
Right.
I wish we were flying out tomorrow. Fins up. Thanks for taking some time.
We'll see you at the Beachy Shell Hideaway.
Love it.
Or the Tiki House.
Oh, the Tiki House.
Either one, whichever comes first. All right, we'll see you guys in a few weeks.
All
Brian,
right, buddy. Take care.
take care, man. Brian Fields and Michelle right here on the Island Time radio show, collectively known as B-Man and Michelle.
Half a mile from south of the border, the sun rising over the sea. Been traveling all night, destination in sight. This is the place for me. Walking the streets of this old beach town, I found myself this cantina, an old hole in the wall. Man, it was small, but it was just what I needed. Well, I'm sitting at the bar just minding my own when this guy named Jose said, "You're not from here, let me buy you a beer. We'll chase it back with some tequila." Well, that night lingered on before I knew the the old sun sank into the water. Heard Jose say he's feeling no pain. Raise your glass and sing with me. Raise them high, vámonos. Hey, one more tequila, let it flow. I've got nowhere to go from here. Drinking down in Mexico. Now that old bartender was looking at me as if I had gone half crazy. See, me and Jose were just drinking all day, getting hammered and singing this song. Raise them high, vámonos, hey. One more tequila, let it flow. I've got nowhere to go from here. Drinking down in Mexico. Well, the night lingered on. I kept up the pace, even though I was seeing double. This rundown shack sure was packed, thanks to Jose Cuervo. Raise them high, vámonos, hey. One more tequila, let it flow. I've got nowhere to go from here. Drinking down in Mexico. Raise them high, vámonos, hey. One more tequila, let it flow. I've got nowhere to go from here. Drinking down in Mexico. Down in Mexico. Down in Mexico. Down in Mexico.
Let's get aboard a big jet plane and take a little trip 1,000 miles away. I know this place that's really hip. Just pack that little sundress and I think you will agree. It's been an awful long time to go without no sea. Have some Ray and nephew as we leave Montego Bay and chase it with some Appleton and wash our cares away. We'll follow A1 highway all the way to Spanish Town. The island's really jumping to that old school reggae sound. If you're feeling kinda sexy, get ya dressed up and I'll meet you at the rum bar. Meet you at the rum bar. I don't know how long I can stay there, but I want to spend all day there at the rum bar. Spend it at the rum bar. Now trying all the different rum will be a tasty thrill. We'll stop at all the shanty bars on our way to Negril. The shanties by the roadside offer rum drinks at their best. It sure is tasting better than the grog in the Midwest. If you're feeling kinda sexy, get ya dressed up and I'll meet you at the rum bar. Meet you at the rum bar. I don't know how long I can stay there, but I want to spend all day there at the rum bar. sexy, get ya dressed up, and I'll meet you at the rum bar. Meet you at the rum bar. I don't know how long I can stay there, but I want to spend all day there at the rum bar. Spend it at the rum bar. If you're feeling kinda sexy, get ya dressed up, and I'll meet you at the rum bar. Meet you at the rum bar. I don't know how long I can stay there, but I want to spend all day there at the rum bar. Spend it at the rum bar. If you're feeling kinda sexy, get ya dressed up, and I'll meet you at the rum bar. Meet you at the rum bar. I don't know how long I can stay there, but I want to spend all day there at the rum bar. Spend it at the rum bar. If you're feeling kinda sexy, get ya dressed up, and I'll meet you.
If my memory serves correct, there is a bar in Key West which is exclusively for rum. It's probably an island staple, I would imagine. But anyway, I don't know if that's the one they were singing about on that particular track, but that's the Boat Drunks from a few years ago, the Long Time No See CD. And I remember interviewing Jake Tater when this album came out. Jake used to be in the band, and he said that was kind of a throwaway track. They didn't think much of it. And I'm like, Jake, that's like my favorite song of the album. Great stuff. Before the Boat Drunks, we had Michelle, or B-Man and Michelle, as we just spoke to a few minutes ago, with their newest song, Drinking Down in Mexico. And it's all tonight on the Island Time Radio Show. Busy show. We have Tammy Camp, the authoritative schedule master of Meeting of the Minds. In fact, we have breaking news. The Tammy Camp Trop Rockin magazine Meeting of the Minds schedule has been released, and I will be very anxiously looking at that in the coming days to make the plans for the big event. We're going to talk to Tammy about MOTM.
When you need to know about Trop Rock music around the globe, there's only one source for your information. Tammy Camp on your radio station. Trop Rockin' magazine on top of the news from every scene. Live events, new releases, interviews, human interest pieces. Trop Rockin' magazine. Update. Trop Rockin' magazine. Update.
All right, it is the official update. We've got Tammy Camp from Texas on the telephone. Tammy.
Hello.
Welcome back. We have not talked to you for a while. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
We got a busy thing coming up here in a few weeks, don't we?
Oh my gosh. And if you had just spent the last couple of weeks staring at these schedules,
yeah,
you would be overwhelmed. There is so much going on. I swear it doubles in size like every year.
Really?
It's huge.
It's not just at the Casa. It's all over the place.
It is everywhere, absolutely everywhere. So the updated schedule as of today just went out. We do Monday through Sunday. Every Trop Rock artist, every gig that they have, we put them in order by time so that you can figure out how you're going to trek around the island. And it is definitely, I'm still calling it a draft because I do know of several gigs that have not been announced. I do know a full showcase that has not been announced.
Really?
So, yes, the planning is still happening.
Wow.
So there's going to be even more. But, yeah, right now I think we're at over 100 events or gigs or performances for the week already.
Wow. TropRockin.com, you can find the schedule, right?
Absolutely. I'm trying to think. It's not probably, just click on Trop Rock. There's on the top menu, it says Trop Rock. It'll be the very first posting. And I'll put a banner out there this week so that it's quick and easy to find on our website.
Tammy has been doing this for several years, folks, if you're not already aware, and I'm telling you, the PHIP can only help you so much. Tammy's schedule is very thorough, and you know where you're going at any given moment if you're going to the event. It's really very useful resource.
No, thank you, Darren. Yes, we include, so you know what's going on at the Casa, so you can jump in and jump out for make sure that you see everything at the Casa. And certainly you probably have already talked about at some point that they are doing day passes this year. So
okay.
If you see a gig on here and you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to go to that showcase the Costa's having, you can do a day pass for that day.
Okay.
So great way to do that.
And that is, now, do you have to register to get the day pass, or how does this work?
No, it's a walk-in thing. You can walk in registration and pay for, if you want to buy 1 day or 2 days,
I see. Okay.
you can do that.
Okay,
so great way to do it.
They got a lot of stuff going on as well. I was looking at their lineup. Amazing. All over the place.
It's crazy. So it's going to be a big week.
It's going to be a big week, as always. And also, you guys have a new sail, sunset cruise, or what?
Yeah, well, we're doing we're calling it a happy hour sale because it's from 2 to 4.
Oh, that one, okay.
And yeah, what's awesome is we have Don Middlebrook and Erica Sunshine Lee have teamed up. They've worked together in the past, and they've been writing a song together. But I've been hearing about this song for since early summer. So I don't know that they have finished it, but hopefully maybe we'll get to hear a little rendition of it on the sale. And of course, it's the all you can drink. Champagne, wine, beer, margaritas, and it's 2 hours. And this is great because, you can go kind of the happy hour time frame, and then because it's on October 31st, so it is Halloween. Yes. You can head out after that for all the Halloween shenanigans on the island.
I was looking for my flyer on that, but it starts in the afternoon. It's 2 to 4 on Halloween day, Halloween afternoon.
Yes, Halloween afternoon, and you can just go to the shop on troprockin.com, and it's the first thing that's listed, the Don Middlebrook and Erica Sunshine Lee. And what's awesome about this is because I've been working with Fury, the sailing company, for many, 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 many moons, and so they are letting us do let's call it a pre-sale this year. This is the first time they've allowed us to do something like that. So if we aren't able to sell off the boat, everything but the $2 processing fee is refundable. So there's no, there's no risk in getting a ticket. I know we announced this pretty late in the season, but ticket sales have actually been going quite well. So I'm pretty confident we're going to be able to sell off the boat and have an awesome afternoon sale.
Excellent. There's so many sunset sales, and this is an afternoon one, but there's so many of them now. It's just incredible. And let's see, what else do we want to talk about? You guys are going to have a party, right? Trop Rockin' party?
Yeah. So let me kind of do the rundown. We're going to do our annual Tuesday on the Island party, which is on Tuesday.
Okay.
Surprisingly, I do have a lot of people who ask me what day it is. So that's Tuesday, October 29th.
Okay.
And we have Danny Rosado, Boomer Blake, Jonas Lawrence, Corey Young, and Ty Thurman performing.
Wow. And
it is in the afternoon as well. We kind of like to do our stuff, a lot of our stuff in the afternoon. That way, because we want to go out and party
right.
later.
Sure.
But it's going to be fun. It's at the Sunset Pier, and it's from 4 to 7:30 because we want to see that spectacular sunset right there on the water.
Awesome.
And, awesome, drink specials and all that good stuff, but the music's going to be great. These guys are really kind of taken Trop Rock by storm. Danny and Boomer especially are really good up-and-comers, and they've gotten a lot of nominations at TRMA and our People's Choice Awards, and so have Corey and Ty Thurman. They have really hit it big this year, as a duo. So they're really awesome. So we're excited to have them on Tuesday afternoon. And after that, because that ends at 7:30, we are going to mosey on over to the Gypsies on the Island Welcome Party, which is new this year, hosted by Mike Nash. And that's going to be at Sooners Wharf and so far they haven't announced the lineup, but they announced the kudos, whatever, the awards and stuff of the people who are going to be playing. And there are 64 TRMA award winners, 56 that are in current nominations. They have 11 Trop Rockin' Magazine People's Choice Award winners and 40 artists who are in current nominations or have 40 current nominations.
Wow.
There are 2 gold records, 1 diamond record, and 2 Grammys. So I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty awesome lineup.
Yeah. It's
so
amazing.
that'll be 7 to 11 at Schooner's Wharf right on Tuesday as well, right after we have our party.
And then Wednesday night is the People's Choice Awards, which is Trop Rockin' Magazine's own Trop Rock Awards, right?
Yes, this is our fun awards,
Yeah.
And we always, we're sponsors of TRMA, and sometimes people are worried about that. TRMA and us, we work together on a lot of things. Ours are the fun awards. It's the fan, favorite awards. So we're doing that on Wednesday, October 30th. We say the 7 p.m. time is kind of the meet and greet, find your seat time frame. We'll have Steel Margarita playing some steel pans to get us in the island mood. And then the show starts at 8, and we should be hopefully well done by 10:30. Well, we're aiming for 10, but I'm saying 10:30.
Yeah.
And so far we have Don Middlebrook, Donnie Brewer, Jesse Rice, Tom and Collier performing, Jerry Diaz, Mike Nash, and there's several more that are coming. So we're going to finish announcing the lineup this week, and that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to make a big party out of it. That's our plan.
And as I remember last year, somebody's got it on Facebook Live. So if you can't be there, check it out online. It should be online.
That's right. We will actually have it recorded live, streaming live, so that'll be... if you can't be there, you can watch it and see. Hopefully, we had, again, last year we had 2,500 voters. This year we had 2,700 voters. So this is, see who you all voted for. It'll be fun.
I'll be packing about that time because I don't come till Thursday. I know, bad planning, Tammy. Next time.
I know.
We've
got to get you. We've got to fix you. You don't understand. This is a full week of stuff.
I know. I got to be there on Wednesdays, obviously. So next time I will fix that. So that's Wednesday night. And the entire week is on Tammy's website, troprockin.com, which is the Trop Rockin' Magazine website, which is a super, super resource for Trop Rock fans. So thank you, Tammy, for taking the time and for putting that schedule together. I know it's a lot of work.
You're welcome. I hope it's useful, and I hope everyone comes out and sees us, and I think everyone will have a wonderful time. There's so much to see. Pace yourself.
Very important. Very important advice.
Yes.
Real quick, where are you going to be on Halloween night? Because that's when I'm arriving. 4 o'clock I arrive.
Well, I get off the Sunset Sail at 7.
Barefoot Reggie?
So,
yeah?
Yes, Barefoot Reggie and Donna Middlebrook. And then the choices are quite, there's a lot. Thursday night is really big.
Yes,
There's a lot to do. But the Green Parrot with Tall Paul and the Divers might be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's always a crazy show. I mean, just so much energy there.
Right.
But then we've got, I don't know, Mac and Alley is that night, so that's pretty important because it's not like I get to see Mac every day, so I want to go see that.
Jim Asbell, doesn't Jim Asbell do something on the...
is it Thursday? He does the Welcome to the Island party for the Atlanta Club.
Right.
And I'm trying to see that. I think it's on Wednesday.
Might be a couple nights. Might be a couple nights. I think he's in there a couple nights. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
We'll be checking the schedule. We'll be checking the schedule. All right, Tammy.
All right.
Get some rest. I know you've been very busy lately, so thank you for taking the time.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Can't wait to see you in Key West, and safe travels.
All right, you too.
And we'll talk to you very soon. Fins up, Tammy Can.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Trop Rockin' Magazine. TropRockin.com is the website. That schedule. I'm telling you, it's such a valuable resource when you get down there because there are so many things going on. And I have been talking to some Key West locals. There's more transportation these days. There's a shuttle bus that goes around Duval. I think it's called the Duval Loop or something like that, and it runs pretty consistent and it gets you around a lot easier than in the old days. To get back to the music, this is a song about meeting the minds. It's a brand new one. There used to be only 1 or 2 songs about meeting the minds. Now we got about 5 or 6 of them, so we're going to be playing them every week in this month. And this is a brand new one. Like I said, Ray Boone is the artist. Check it out. It's called Meeting of the Minds on Island Time.
I took off for a little vacation just to clear my head. 3 days on a beach down south, so I headed for Key West. But I woke up with my face in the sand with a crab biting on my butt. Last I recall, I was dancing with them all and yelling, "Hey y'all, drink 'em on up." So I must be having a good time. Hair the dog for me. His parrot feathers in my nose. What? Shark fins on my feet. One hell of a convention. Party of a lifetime fine. Just glad I stumbled into a meeting of the minds. They say it all started with a guy named Jimmy, a musical phenomenon. A salty lifestyle revolution, now they flock together in song. Fins and flockers call a doctor, there's an old coral reefer from the band. White overalls on guitar, ripping song, strolling across in dance. So we must be having a good time, hair the dog for me. Got a purple mohawk on my head and a tattoo of a conch cutie. One hell of a convention, party of a lifetime fine. Just glad I stumbled into a meeting of the minds. It's a mystical, magical congregation, a Margaritaville kind of vibe. Out of the norm for a few days, escaping from their lives. Parrot heads in paradise, hell-bent on a good time. Fins rise to the circus for a party with a purpose, for a meeting of the minds. So we must be having a good time, hair the dog for me. We are the people we were warned about, living it up in the Keys. One hell of a convention, a party of a lifetime fine. Just glad I stumbled into a meeting of the minds. Just glad I stumbled into a meeting of the minds. Hey, is that Jimmy over there? Nibbling on sponge cakes, watching my brownies bake at the meeting of the minds.
Two more nights, then I'm on vacation, counting down to some relaxation. My car is packed and it's filled with gas. Put me on the road and get me there fast. I'm gonna eat, beach, sleep, repeat. Need to be where sand and waters meet. Soothe my soul and set me free. Gonna eat, beach, sleep, repeat. In my mind, I'm already there. Gotta get away to anywhere but here. Put that old job in the rear view. Got a whole lot of nothing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat, beach, sleep, repeat. Need to be where sand and water's meet. Give me that sun walking in bare feet. I'm gonna eat, beach, sleep, repeat. Got the windows rolled down and radio up. Pack your bags and I'll pick you up. Gonna eat, beach, sleep, repeat. Summer down on Siesta Key. In the sand, yeah, by the sea. Gonna eat, beach, sleep, repeat. We're gonna eat, beach, sleep, repeat. Need to be where sand and waters meet. Soothe my soul, yeah, set me free. Gonna eat, beach, sleep, repeat.
There he is, Barefoot Reggie Starrett. He's going to be all over Meeting the Minds. That is Eat, Beach, Sleep, Repeat, title track to his latest release. We had Ray Boone in there with Meeting of the Minds. It's the Island Time Radio Show on WBWC, The Sting, DK, Dennis King on duty.
Cool breeze, soothing DJ voice, and good music. Besides a coconut drink, what else do you need? You're listening to Island Time with Dennis King right here on 88.3.
She's a pretty little girl in an island town, and I hope she'll never kiss and tell, 'cause all the good girls go to heaven, all the rest will find Key West. The light from the jukebox captured her face as she stood there selecting a song. We danced in the sunset's warm embrace. This island is definitely where I belong. I don't know her name or where she is from, and frankly I don't even care. All I know is tonight we are one, and tomorrow is way over there. She's a pretty little girl in an island town, and I hope she'll never kiss and tell, 'cause all the good girls go to heaven, all the rest will find Key West. We walked to my bungalow down on the beach as the sun descended from sight. My front door was just out of reach, so we made love in the sand all night. Morning had come, and so did the tide, but my lover was nowhere around. She left me cold without a goodbye, and I thought that she just might have drowned. She's a pretty little girl in an island town, and I hope she'll never kiss and tell, 'cause all the good girls go to heaven, all the rest will find Key West. I flew home, I went back to work, but I never said a single word. I just walked around with this stupid smirk and thought about the night all that love occurred. When the snow is high, and so am I dream about the Keys' hot sand, and that supple girl and that moonlight whirl my wife would never understand. She's a pretty little girl in an island town, and I hope she'll never kiss and tell, 'cause all the good girls go to heaven, all the rest will find Key West. She's a pretty little
I hope she'll never kiss and tell, 'cause all the good girls go to heaven, all the rest will do Key West.
Empty bottle, party's on, full throttle, like water in the Rio, it runs for miles. Into a sea of agave smiles, tequila happy, tequila, tequila happy. The key to happiness is just 3 ounces, salty with a slice of lime. Cobble bombs, cactus shooters, straight Patron, ain't nothing smoother. Margaritas, magic potion, we're always rocked, never frozen, like water in the Rio, it runs for miles. Into a sea of agave smiles, tequila happy, tequila, tequila happy. The key to happiness is just 3 ounces, salty with a slice of lime. Sometimes I trip, sometimes I fall, sometimes I can't recall at all the places that I spent my fun, the things I never would have done. Tequila happy, tequila happy, tequila. The key to happiness is just 3 ounces, salty with a slice of lime. Tequila happy, tequila, tequila happy, tequila. Tequila happiness is just 3 ounces, salty with a slice of lime.
Bella was bored to death with South Beach. Not one celebrity spotted in days. She was tired of her mood lunching on vegan food. She was tired of just soaking up a raise. Then she saw him pull up to the stoplight in an old ragtop that she couldn't name. He said, hop inside, I'm heading south, take a ride. I'm just the next man that you're gonna blame. US 1, heading down US 1.
Lenny said, how about lunch in Key Largo? There's a fish sandwich place down the road. Kinda out in the sticks, but we can be back by 6. Never leave our area code. Well, geography wasn't her strong point. She'd never been past the Dadeland Mall. So they stopped on the way. Lenny was happy to pay for her new thong and purple beach ball.
They go in honky-tonkin', cruising on a weekend bus. Really honky-tonkin', doing it just having too much fun to turn back. They're explorers in a hot rod Ford. They counted seabirds and cars, stopped at all the cool bars. Harmonically they struck a chord. Stop! What was that? Somewhere in the middle of the 7 Mile Bridge, he said, Bella, do you want to see the rest? She said, I haven't a care, Lenny, just take me there. And they drove all the way to Key West.
Well, she never seen anything like it in all of her 26 years. Bella was feeling the groove, Lenny was making his move. They were quite a pair of pioneers.
They go in honky-tonkin', cruising down US 1. They'll be honky-tonkin', trying to catch up with the sun. They'll be honky-tonkin', their engine is about to explode. Going honky-tonkin', hey, they'll meet you at the end of the road. End of the road, what do we do then? Rev it up and jump that buggy to Havana. We're going honky-tonkin'.
My dad retired at 62. Yeah, he took the early out. He said, I can't believe how fast it flew by. So many places I want to see, things I want to do, and now I gotta squeeze them all in before I die. He said, I'm gonna have a little fun, and I don't know why I waited. I tell you, son, what I'd do if I could go back and change it. I'd have stressed a little less and lived a whole lot more. Used up all of my vacation days, that's what they're for. Been a little more lazy, instead of running crazy, chasing that dollar all these years. Should've spent less time working and more time drinking beer. So I woke up this morning and I called in sick to work. Slipped on my flip-flops and didn't even shave. Cause life is short and you never know just how much time you have. I picked up the old man and a cold 6-pack and headed out for the lake. I'm gonna stress a little less and live a whole lot more. Use up all of my vacation days, cause hell, that's what they're for. Be a little more lazy, instead of running crazy. Gonna make some changes around here. Gonna spend less time working and more time drinking beer. I'm gonna run with the bulls, go see the world, swing in a hammock with my baby girl. Float on a tube down the Guadalupe and eat a little more barbecue. Be a little more lazy, instead of running crazy. I'm gonna make some changes around here. Gonna spend less time working and more time drinking beer.
She don't mess around. Get ready for a fun time when she blows into town. Well, she's a pistol, a coffee drinking girl. She'll drive you crazy, the coffee drinking girl. She don't cut no corners when she cuts a rug. She's swigging half a coffee from a big She's a wild one, a coffee drinking girl. She'll keep you happy, the coffee drinking girl. Straight espresso, I've steam brewed, Kona and Jamaican, black as crude. She don't need no creamer, no spoon she twirls. She don't need no sweetener, the coffee drinking girl. Woo! One can tell her what to do. Her mind is filled with caffeine through and through. She's wide awake. She can fly around the world. Nothing stops that coffee drinking girl. She's a real hot number, the coffee drinking girl. Nothing shakes that, the coffee drinking girl. Just give me my coffee black, a big cup, thank you very much. Hold the cream and sugar. All right. How much?
There you go. That was Danny Hoy from her most recent solo CD, EP, At the End of a Long Road. And a song called Coffee Drinking Girl. Before that, we were drinking some other beverages. Tom Shepard, More Time Drinking Beer. And Conky Tonkin was in there with Jimmy Buffett and Clint Black, classic from 2004. And let's see, Jake Thomas and the Half... Did I put Half-Baked Band? I can't believe I wrote that down. No, the actual title is Jake and the Half-Conked Band. That's hilarious. Anyway, Tequila Happy from that one a few years ago. Jake has not been recording much lately. We got to get him back in the studio. Come on, Jake. He had some great albums a few years ago. All right. And Good Girls Go to Heaven. The rest find Key West, a classic from Yankee Jack. From many years, the late great Yankee Jack was a mainstay at the Bowl and Whistle on Duval Street in Key West. And that's a great song right there. All right.
The wind is always blowing, and the city never sleeps. So sometimes I just close my eyes and dream about an ocean breeze. The clouds are always angry, and there's a chill in my bones. But in my mind, there is a time and a place that I call home. Take me on a cruise. A bikini and a tan, and I can sing along to Buffett songs with salt on the rim. So somebody hail a taxi, 'cause I'll be leaving real soon. It's time I say goodbye, I'm too young to die, choking on
Everybody meets down by the coastline, where the suntan children play. It's a beachcombers church down by the coastline, where we thank God for every day we have down by the coastline. Down by the coastline, down by the coastline. We thank God every day. There's a rebirth down by the coastline. The sea will wash your pain away. That's why everybody meets down by the coastline, where we cleanse by the coastline, where the suntan children play. It's a beachcombers church down by the coastline, where we thank God for every day we have. Down by the coastline, down by the coastline, down by the coastline, yeah, yeah, yeah.
If I looked a little more like Elvis and played like Stevie Ray, if I could write a song like Willie Nelson and sing it like Marvin Gaye, then would you love me better and maybe wanna be my girl? And we could live like Jimmy Buffett on a faraway shore. Much about being a millionaire, but I couldn't make the sacrifice. I might even consider cutting my hair if you thought it might look nice. I know you know I'm no celebrity, but maybe I could skew your sense of reality if I looked a little more like Elvis and played like B.B. King. If I could write a song like oh Bob Dylan, sing it just like Sting, then would you love me better and maybe wanna run away? And we could live like Jimmy Buffett for the rest of our days. I'm not crazy about riding in a limousine. Beat up Fords are more my style. You won't see my face in a magazine. I just haven't got the smile. But I could dress a little snappier. Tell me, would it make you happier if I looked a little more like Elvis and played like Eddie plays? If I could write a song like Lyle Lovett and sing it just like Ray, then would you love me better and maybe want to be my wife? And we could live like Jimmy Buffett for the rest of our lives. Guitar on fire. If I could moonwalk and dive off the stage, sing a little bit higher. Then would you love me better? I wanna grow old with me, and we could live like Jimmy Buffett in a castle by the sea. Honey, don't you wanna live like Jimmy Buffett and get higher than Bob Marley? Oh yeah.
All right, Donnie Brewer, Live Like Jimmy Buffett, right there. Title track to a Donnie Brewer album from a few years back. And before that, we had Down by the Coastline, Boomer Blake and Friends. And I tell you what, this is the best trop rock team effort I've ever seen. Boomer Blake is the singer on the song, but it also features Danny Rosato. The Jonas Lawrence Band is on that track. Erica Sunshine Lee singing background. Bob Banerjee is on the strings. Christine Jackson also singing along, and Anthony Crizon, who is Robin Tricker's producer, and I believe he had some Spin Doctors in his past. Anyway, all of them are on that track, Down by the Coastline, Boomer Blake and Friends. Great, great stuff. Before that, we had the lovely Isabella Stefania with Cool Blue Water Highway, and the lovely Danny Hoy with Coffee Drinking Girl a little while ago. All tonight on the Island Time Radio Show. Hope everybody's having a good time. We're going to take a very quick break. When we come back, it is past midnight. Yes, it is Karen and I's 31st anniversary right now. How about that? 31 years. We celebrated a little bit tonight. But our wedding song, it's one of the greatest love songs, in my opinion anyway, of all time. And I got to play one of my favorite takes on it. It was recorded by the Beach Boys in the 90s. The late, great Carl Wilson, one of the last few years of his life, and just a great rendition. It was this particular one was recorded at Farm Aid back about 1996, and we'll do that. And I'm going to send it out to Karen. Karen, if you're listening, honey, there you go. It's for us. 31 years.
More Trop Rockin' on Island Time, right here on WBWC The Sting.
So
Operator, well, could you help me place this call? You see the number on the matchbook is old and faded. She's living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. The guy she said she knew well and sometimes hated. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels. Operator, well, could you help me place this call? 'Cause I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels. No, 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 that's not the way it feels. Operator, well, let's forget about this call. No one there I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time. Oh, you've been so much more than kind. You can keep the dime. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels.
To the Keys, she lives in the Everglades. We talked all night on a moonlit beach. I said, show me where the gators play. She laughed and pointed at her tattoo. Read, freedom is living free. She said, if you wanna come home with me, you best be sure you know just what it means. Let's go running down the hoodoo, shaking off the voodoo, living off the swamp and land. Sipping on homebrew, doing it old school, smoking that backwoods brand. Fishing, trapping, chilling and laughing, doing what we need to do. When the rain comes round, we slow it on down. There's a whole lot of sweet little love in the big bayou. This wasn't my first time at Love's Dance, but the steps down here ain't tame. She took my hand, said, countryman, backwaters are a whole new game. Met snakes and gators always ate strange food. Wondered if I got in a mess. But each time I looked in her eyes, I knew she's the one. So I howled when she finally said, let's go running down the hoodoo, shaking off the voodoo, living off the swamp and land, sipping on homebrew, doing it old school, smoking that backwoods brand, fishing, trapping, chilling and laughing, doing what we need to do. When the rain comes round, we slow it on down. There's a whole lot of sweet little love in the big bayou. Maybe she cast a spell on me with those eyes and raven hair. She's got the charm and I can see I gotta be here with her. Let's go running down the hoodoo, shaking off the voodoo, living off the swamp and land, sipping on homebrew, doing it old school, smoking that backwoods brand, fishing, trapping, chilling and laughing, doing what we need to do. When the rain come round, we slow it on down. There's a whole lot of sweet little, whole lot of sweet little, whole lot of sweet little love in the big bayou. Love in the big bayou.
That is a brand new artist to Island Time right there. That is Todd Barrow. Love in the Big Bayou. Brand new stuff from Todd. And we had in there Operator from John Reno. John is going to be doing his very special Jim Croce tribute, the music of Jim Croce, show at Meeting of the Minds during the event in Key West. And it's at one of the theaters. I can't remember which one, but look for that if you're going down there. And God only knows, the Beach Boys performed about 1996 at Farm Aid. That's right. Great song. Sending that out to Karen tonight. And we will have our Meeting of the Minds preview number 2 next week with a couple more guests. And I'm trying to remember. We're gonna have a local artist, Carlos Jones, in the studio, but Gene Mitchell will also be checking in. Gene is playing the Casa Marina, I believe, for one of the first times during Meeting of the Minds. So he's got a couple new CDs in recent years. We'll talk about those. Let's get back to the music, though, right now. This is another guy that's going to be down there, Todd Trusty from the East Coast. His latest CD is called Souvenirs. All the years we've been going to Key West, I have yet to go to Louie's Backyard. I got to make it a point of doing it this year. This is a song called Louie's Backyard on Island Time.
It's good to be back in Key West, escaping life for a while. So much to do, so much to see, gives me that Cheshire Cat smile. But I need to slow down and decompress, pace the day into the night. One more stop, one more bar, will surely set things right. Late at night, you will find me far away from Duval. Warm, gentle breeze and soft crashing waves takes you away from it all. Kicking back with friends and a drink, oh, those stories of the day. Chilling on the deck of Louie's backyard, where the world just melts away. Soft glow streams from the bar, music drifts on the wind. Conversations fill the air, just how a perfect day ends. That's why late at night you will find me far away from Duval. Warm, gentle breeze and soft crashing waves takes you away from it all. Kicking back with friends and a drink, oh, those stories of the day. Chilling on the deck of Louie's backyard, where the world just melts away. 10-speed at an ocean, a drink every day by the ocean, belly full of Kahlua and cream, lays on Dog Beach and dreams. Is almost over. Back to the real world I'll go. This Duval crawl must come to an end. There's one more stop, so let's go. Last night, and you will find me far away from Duval. Warm, gentle breeze and soft crashing waves takes you away from it all. Kicking back with friends and a drink, oh, those stories of the day. Chilling on the deck of Louie's backyard, where the world just melts away. Chilling on the deck of Louie's backyard, where the world just melts away.
I could still be there in your arms. At one time I was the love of your life, but with heartless precision I used opportunity like a stone to sharpen the knife. Cut loose and set adrift like a bottle tossed out at sea, never knowing the message I carry inside is just a picture of you and me. Along the drive today, my memories start to interfere. I had good reason for leaving, I tell myself as I fight back the tears. I thought I'd left you in the rear view, but now it's quite clear. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. I thought I was over you, but I can still feel the pain. Every attempt at misdirecting the wants of my heart is an attempt made in vain. Time just keeps marching on, but it feels like it stands in one place. Yeah, it feels like only minutes, not years have passed since we went our separate ways. Along the drive today, my memories start to interfere. I had good reason for leaving, I tell myself as I fight back the tears. I thought I'd left you in the rear view, but now it's quite clear. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. I remember us heading out that old door, the way we done so many times before. Stopping to take a look at our reflection. You brushed your hair, I checked my tie. I wrapped my arm around your side. It was the picture of perfection. But you said we'd last forever, and I got scared. Forever, such a long, long time. When I'm looking behind me now, I see a little sign that makes me think that you were right. Along the drive today, my memories start to interfere. I had good reason for leaving, I tell myself, as I fight back the tears. Thought I'd left you in the rear view, but now it's quite clear. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. Yeah, objects in the mirror are closer than they appear.
That's missing, it's the time that I spend alone, sailing on the cool and bright clear water. There's lots of those friendly people, they're showing me ways to go, but I never want to lose their inspiration. Time for cool change. I know that it's time for a cool change. And now that my life is so prearranged, I know that it's time for a cool change. I was born in the sign of water, and it's there that I feel my best. The albatross and the whales, they are my brothers. It's kind of a special feeling when you're out on the sea alone, staring at the full moon like a lover. But let me breathe the air. Yeah, let me breathe the that's missing, it's the time that I spend alone, sailing on the cool and bright clear water. It's kind of a special feeling, out on the sea alone, staring at the full moon like a lover.
Classic song from a classic band. I was listening to their greatest hits not too long ago, and man, they are underrated. They had a ton of great hits and songs. That's one of my favorites, Cool Change. Little River Band. We also had in there Louie's Backyard from the East Coast, Todd Trusty, his latest CD. Also, Eric Erdman, a new singer-songwriter who has just busted onto the scene of trop rock. He's going to be at Meeting of the Minds, and everything I've heard from him is just fantastic. That was Objects in the Mirror from Eric. I believe he's going to even be playing the Casa Marina stage at the big event. And a little while ago we had, Todd Barrow, Love in the Big Bayou, a brand new one. It is getting to be late night, folks. It is the end of the show. We're thinking, though, after tonight's show. Social!
Yes! Ziggy-zagga, hoi, hoi, hoi! Ziggy-zagga, hoi, hoi, hoi! Ein, zwei, drei, super!
Mike Mad Dog Adams with the social. And the times are getting down to the fleeting last final days of Put-in-Bay 2019. Believe it or not, it is already to the end. October 12th and 13th are Mad Dog's next shows. That'll be, I believe, Saturday and Sunday next weekend. And shows start about 2 o'clock at the Roundhouse Bar at Put-in-Bay. He's celebrating his 40th anniversary. Mike Mad Dog Adams. Always a good time at Put-in-Bay. All right. Oh, the dreaded off season is almost upon us. I tell you what. All right. Got time for a couple more. Here's Jimmy.
Stashed his trash in Ecuador, bought a good suit of clothes, flew on up to Mexico, standing by the shore, waiting for some mystery man to pay him for his time, but thinking about all the money he'd made couldn't help to ease his mind. Havana daydreaming, boy, he's just dreaming his life away. Daddy chopped that sugar cane till one day he fell dead. Jesus had a wandering feeling swimming around in his head, sailing on a midnight boat. There were no questions asked. The water so green and the air was so clean, he just stuck right to his task. Havana daydreaming, boy, he's just scheming his life away. Ceiling fan stirs the air, and cigars smoke to swirl. A fragrance on the pillowcase, and he thinks about the girl. Spilling wine and sharing good time, she sure could make him smile. He pays her well, but what the hell? He'll be moving in a little while. Havana daydreaming, boy, he's just dreaming his life away. Havana daydreaming, but boy, he'll be dreaming his life
it's time to kick back. And I know it sounds cliche, but it's that perfect kind of day for you to chillax with me and be a bit lazy. So come meet the senorita at her favorite cantina, where there's sure to be some love and double tea. What I mean is tacos and tequila. When you don't know what to order, just think south of the border. Tacos and tequila. It's a perfect lover's dish to appease your every wish. It's tacos and tequila. Just relax now with me and order that double D. Now the people at the bar, well, they come from very far away. They like to sit and enjoy familiar flavors. And once in a while, you can catch a faded smile from across the room of someone looking too hazy. So come meet the senorita at her favorite cantina, where there's sure to be some love and double tea. Oh, yeah, tacos and tequila. When you don't know what to order, just think south of the border. Tacos and tequila. It's a perfect lover's dish to appease your every wish. It's tacos and tequila. Just relax now with me and order that double. Love work if you think you'll have to go. Say you're sick, yeah, your boss will never know if what you mean is clear. You're sick of chicken wings and beer. Oh, tacos and tequila. When you don't know what to order, just think south of the border. Tacos and tequila. It's a perfect lover's dish to appease your every wish. It's tacos and tequila. Just relax now with me and order that tacos, tequila, tacos, tequila, double T. Been all around the world, every port of call. Suffered through the doldrums and fought through angry squalls. When I sailed into that harbor town, white cliffs over seas of blue, my heart swelled with the Monsignor's bells. That is when I knew this is my air, it's where I belong. It's warm and it's comfortable. It fits me like a song. I breathe it in, I breathe it out, day after day. This is my air, it's where I wanna stay. Hiking through some some backwood hills. I was lost by design. Swish of a rainbow's tail disturbed a looking glass sky. Kneeling down to quench my thirst, I felt so strong, so free. On the breeze, an eagle's cry call out to me. This is my air, it's where I belong. It's warm and it's comfortable. It fits me like a song. I breathe it in, I breathe it out, day after day. This is my air, it's where I wanna stay. From the snow caps in Canada to the jungles of old Mexico, from the shifting desert sands to islands of volcanoes, like fingerprints left on this earth, each place has its own. When you find the one that fits, that is when you'll know. This is my air, it's where I belong. It's warm and it's comfortable. It fits me like a song. I breathe it in, I breathe it out, day after day. This is my air, it's where I wanna stay. This is my air, this is my air, this is my air, this is my air.
That is the duo called Chill out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. And this brand new CD is simply called Chill. That is a song called This Is My Air. Before that, we had Bahama Mama and the Painkillers, also another brand new act to the show. Their new CD has just been released. Bahama Mama and the Painkillers, Life's a Beach. The song we heard was all about tacos and tequila, double T. And Havana Daydreaming a little while ago from Jimmy Buffett. What a fun show. Everybody, Meeting of the Minds, preview number 2 of 4 will be next weekend, next Monday. And Carlos Jones, a local reggae legend here on the North Coast, will be joining me in studio. But we're also going to have a phone interview with Gene Mitchell, trop rocker out of Panama City Beach, Florida, who is going to be at the Casa Marina doing a couple of shows during Meeting of the Minds. Very exciting for Gene and for anybody going down there, because Gene, outside of Panama City Beach, he doesn't usually do a lot of out-of-town stuff. So a cool opportunity